What do you know about it?
I've heard about this training package, but I'm afraid I don't know anything about it. But of course, if you're going to get your real estate certificate, then I'd better find something out for you.
Very good, thanks very much.
Property Services Training. Can I help you?
I need to speak with someone about the real estate training. Is this the right place?
Yes, there's a training package specifically covering the real estate industry.
Okay, so what do I do? Do I need to buy this training package from you?
No. You don't actually have to buy it, but you do need to know what's in the package and how to use it.
All right. Can you help me with that?
Look, why don't I come out and try and explain the whole thing to you?
Yes, that would be good. How's Tuesday at 2 p.m?
Okay, see you then.
Great. So, what is the training package?
The training package has a number of parts, and one of the most important is the competency standards.
What are competency standards? What have they got to do with the training?
Got them listed here for you to look through. Competency standards are just a description of the skills and knowledge that someone needs to do their job.
Oh, all right. And who came up with these competency standards?
These standards were obtained from real estate agents all over Australia. They looked at the different work in the real estate industry and they recorded the skills and knowledge required to do that work. The first part of the training package provides a description of all the skills and knowledge needed in real estate, and these are the competency standards, and they're used as a basis for assessment and training in the industry.
Could you tell me more about the training package?
Sure. Along with the competency standards, another important part of the package is the assessment guidelines. Now, they basically explain how assessment should be carried out in industry. For example, to be an assessor, a person must be a qualified workplace assessor and also be an experienced real estate practitioner. The competency standards are grouped together to form qualifications, which are recognised nationally under the Australian Qualifications Framework.
What qualifications are available?
In the real estate stream of the Property Development and Management Training Package, there are 3 qualifications. There's the Certificate 3 in Property, the Certificate 4 in Property, and the Diploma of Property.
Let me see if I've got this right. The competency standards tell me what Lisa needs to learn, and then an assessor decides that she's learnt it, and then depending on what she's learnt, she can get a real estate certificate.
That's just about right. Except it's more about what Lisa can do than about what she's learnt. The assessment, it's not just about knowledge, but about whether Lisa can do the job.
So how can I be sure that she can really do the job?
You see her do it every day.
Hold on. Are you trying to tell me that I have to train Lisa? I mean, I haven't got time for that. Isn't that what the tape's there for?
You can train her if you like, but you don't have to. What you need to do is make sure you or someone else at the office supervises Lisa and checks her work.
Yeah, well, of course we do that anyway. But you haven't told me how long the training takes. How long will Lisa be away from the office? We're not a very large company, you know, and we need all people on deck all the time.
Understand. That shouldn't be a problem. This is how it works. Let's say Lisa wants to enrol in the Certificate 4 in Property, for example. Now, the first thing she does is choose a registered training organisation. Now, that's a training provider registered to offer a qualification. It could be a TAFE, a real estate institute, a private college, or even a real estate company.
So if there are so many different places, how do I know which one's the best?
It doesn't really matter because they're all registered by the state government against the same guidelines. They have to have a quality system in place, and that ensures that they deliver high quality training and assessment, and they're audited for this regularly by the government.
I see.
Well,
Go on.
Well, Lisa registers with an RTO, and the first thing they do is assess what Lisa can already do. So if she can already do something or demonstrate that she has the skills and knowledge required in the unit of competency, she doesn't have to waste time being trained in that area.
Okay, so you mean she doesn't have to spend all that time in class?
That's right. And it also gives you an idea of what she can already do.
That sounds good. Keep going.
Well, let's say the registered training organisation assessed Lisa as competent in a couple of units right away. Then there are all sorts of options. They could enrol her in training courses. They could give her learning materials and assessment materials and send her away to learn by herself. They could do a combination of those
Let's
things.
slow down a bit. What happened to lectures and libraries and textbooks and exams?
They're still there. Remember how earlier I told you about the training package?
Yes.
Well, the training package also contains learning and assessment materials. These can be used by registered training organisations, trainees, and people like you.
I don't follow.
Okay, let's take it step by step. Lisa has enrolled. She's been through an initial assessment. Then, the registered training organisation and Lisa negotiate a training plan. You can contribute to that as well if you like. This will include what she's going to learn, when she'll learn it, and when the assessment will take place. Okay so far?
Yeah, following so far.
Now, the most important part of this is assessment. You don't want to know that Lisa can just pass exams. You also need to know that she can do the job, right? The training package also includes what are called assessment instruments. They're role plays, workplace project outlines, questions, case studies, and lists of documents that Lisa can complete in order to show that she can do the job. The registered training organisation will help her get the skills and knowledge. You'll need to make sure that she has access to the right sort of work and the right agency files so she's able to demonstrate that she's competent. A qualified assessor will then review everything she's done, such as the answers to case studies and workplace projects, and they'll decide whether or not she's competent. Now, the assessor works for the registered training organisation, either directly or under contract. From time to time, you might have to confirm that Lisa really has done what she said she's done.
And how do I do that?
There are checklists in the assessment instruments for you to sign. Also, there's a competency record book where you, Lisa, the assessor and the training organisation have to sign that she really is competent.
Okay, so you seem to be telling me that all I have to do is make sure Lisa has work to do and that she's done it. And if she already knows how to do it, she doesn't have to go away anywhere to learn about it and do it again. In fact, if I can help her learn all the skills and knowledge, she might not even have to go away for the training at all. Is that right?
That's it. But you need to check with the registered training organisation first to make sure she doesn't have to attend any training. For example, something like trust accounting might need a formal exam as well as some work tasks.
Okay, that's okay for Lisa. But what about if the person's not working in real estate?
No problem. Then the registered training organisation would organise classes and the assessment would simulate a real estate office and use case studies and real-life documents so the trainee could be assessed as closely as possible to actual working conditions.
Okay, so how does Lisa get her qualification?
Remember the competency record book? That's the key because it lists all the units of competency she's been assessed in. All that happens then is that Lisa takes it along to a registered training organisation, and if she's been assessed as competent in all the units required, then they will issue a certificate.
So it means she can be out there listing and selling or renting properties while she's still learning. And we can show her how to do it our way.
Don't forget though that she might still need to get a real estate licence before she can do some of those things.
Oh, of course. So where do I sign up?
There's a few things you could do. You could try your local real estate institute or a TAFE college or contact Property Services Training. We have a website as well on www.pstrain.com.au, which is listed in that brochure. And good luck with it.